Welcome to the new Marik Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here? Tonight on the new Marik Workshop, Bearlax spent more time trying to get GPT-4 to write an opening to see what it could come up with than it would have taken to just type it out in the first place. A mad lad. But he likes to antagonize a future AI overlords and is moderately disappointed that the bot's getting more sensible. I mean, seriously. But without further ado, here's what he come up with. Yo, and welcome to the new Marik Workshop, the show where we pimp your mechs with style and flair. I'm your host, Norm Abram, and I'm a former mech warrior turned mechanic. I've been in the game since the Star League era, and I've seen it all. I've piloted everything from Urbies to Atlases, from Locusts to Daishis. I've faced off against Comstar, the Word of Blake, and even the clans. In this show, we'll teach you how to make your mechs look fly and fresh with some crazy mods and upgrades. We'll show you how to install flamethrowers, chainsaws, speakers, neon lights, and even disco balls on your mechs. We'll also show you how to customize your paint job, your cockpit, and your mech warrior suit. We'll make your mech stand out from the crowd and make your enemies run in fear. So get ready to rock and roll and join me in the new Marik Workshop. Tonight on the new Marik Workshop. Thank you for wasting your time with us. And now, we derp.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
Power of chat compels you.
Grumble about things.
How the fuck is my meat jiggler? Both the teeth.
Very important announcement for you. Free Corn Thursday.
Please don't do that anymore.
You dare not defy their will.
Tactical booty chores. Because it squints.
honey butter biscuits.
The f*** is Free Corn Thursday?
I just want to point out again that my voice is not heard anywhere in that intro, Para. God
That's
damn it.
not true.
You're hearing it right now.
How did we go from giving little space helmets on tiny little army men and then repurposing them to the intro? How did that no.
I would like to make the point, there is a bit in there, Warlax, where you say something to the effect of, because of squids.
This is true.
Yeah,
you
that
are
seems
in
reasonable.
there.
Also,
I am
Hi,
the only
everybody.
one not in there.
Download more dumb. Hello, everybody.
greetings, people of Earth.
Also, Para, we have a black screen, so you may want to look to that.
Oh, we do have a black screen. I'm aware of that. My avatar is on there.
This is fine. I'm taking over the PA system.
Greetings, people of Earth. The stream has begun. Our
Hello.
long national nightmare is over.
I had a request over the weekend from BizMonkey to briefly touch on some of what people have submitted to us.
Very good. I am going to interrupt for just a moment because we had an interruption during the intro.
Did we?
Wherein Vectron subscribed. Thank you very much. Saying,
excellent. Excellent.
Embrace crabitalism for the glory of Crab Toth by celebrating #Free Corn Thursday
Oh, so
and
you
participating Wide Tom's locations.
did you go back?
Free Corn Thursday.
Did you go back and listen to my rambling in
All orders come
in
with
the
free side
abyss?
corn.
Excellent.
Where's the overlay, Para?
What? We're not there yet.
Hey, that's a Star Destroyer Mark II.
Yep.
I mean, no,
well, that's
not
there's yes, that is.
That is
yes,
No,
that
that's
is.
Imstar 1.
No, it's not. It doesn't have the radar array on top of the bridge.
He's a deuce.
He is correct. He is correct.
Not that I am.
I was going to let you guys have your fight until you pretty much worked it out.
However,
And,
gentlemen, I believe that might not be entirely to scale.
I think you might be right there. But this
And
was.
also, thank you, Caboose, for the Prime. You have lots of places you could have used your Prime sub, and you came here. Seems
Poor
great.
choice, but I
why are
respect
you
it.
here?
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Welcome to the new Marik Workshop.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to give Para
decisions.
back the controls to like his stream, but right now.
So
just
somebody
giving-
let me know if the notifications are actually working.
No.
Because good. Diggs told me he was going to get that set up.
No. Well.
Oh, it may be that I don't have them in this particular
Scene. Yes.
scene.
that
Yeah,
could
so
be.
let's see if I
That
can
could
fix
be.
that real quick.
Also, apparently, Dux is quiet to the stream.
I will get that taken care of.
Quack and quack.
Oh, now Dux is quiet to me.
What? Oh, well, I have a
Applicate
knob.
megaphone.
Flap,
Hold on.
flap, quack, quack.
I have knob.
Oh,
I have
what a
knob.
relief it
turning
is.
knob. Turning knob slowly.
Okay.
Check 1 2.
That,
Checking
that
1
seems
2.
more reasonable on the quacking front.
Is this better?
I think
Van?
so.
Okay, I've
Make
got
it-
him turned
Okay.
up on my end, so he should be going into your end on the end of the Twitch stream with ends and.
Vaughn,
Okay.
Vaughn,
Apparently, I was
that
quieter
is-
than normal too. I've
that is-
done things.
Vaughn, that is 100% because we have not gotten him drinking the things that hurt him yet.
Yet.
I mean, I do still
Squeak
have
hurt
the
himself in its
Canadian,
confusion. It was super effective.
Windex, fancy.
Do not drink Windex. I do
Comment
not
fan.
care.
Canadian Windex. They have
I-
free healthcare.
I do not care what Halsakar says about cheese. I do not care what anybody says about.
Th-
do
that-
not drink Windex.
No. That is a new quote right there.
So, very quickly, like I said, I'm going to try to go through some of what's been submitted here.
Good luck.
So we're not waiting until 10 o'clock to do something tonight.
And then telling you to
BizMonkey
paint
sent
a
me in
robot with
several
booty
things
shorts.
this week. BizMonkey declared that it is, in fact, Periphery Week. So he has sent me a couple of Periphery mechs that he's painted. They're both Griffins. So we're starting with, we're calling it the Canopus Kitty here. It is not the name that he started with, but I'll let him put that in chat.
Oh my. Yeah.
And then we have, according to him, extremely West Texas Griffin. Which says to me...
yeah.
So
says-
is it extremely West Texas or is it actually Eastern New Mexico?
He was
Trumbull's-
explicit in it being
Trumbull's-
extremely West Texas.
Trumbull's, I agree. Windex is the best Gatorade flavor.
Yeah, I was
Nah,
gonna say,
actually,
you're just trying to keep the delicious blue liquids from me.
actually, the best Gatorade flavor is the new lime and cucumber.
Incorrect. It
How
is
bizarre.
blue.
Which blue? Frido sent us in this awesome that he's
Yes.
got. I can tell that this is the Sylogy Awesome. So this is the MechWarrior Online model, and he was getting this set up as a battle damaged one. Got a couple of views of it. Apparently, well, there we go. We got that one and that one.
All
And
right,
then-
painting clan mechs. You are doing Ghost Bear. Do it.
No, ooh, good boy.
Ghost
Stop
Bear. I like
ooh-wooing the
Ghost Bear.
mechs.
Ghost Bear. Ghost Bear.
I second Ghost Bear.
Ooh,
the
good
least-
boy.
I agree
You're
with Ghost
ooh-wooing
Bear.
in front of
They
a
don't get
tiefling
enough love.
bard.
Oh,
You know
okay,
not
fine.
the danger you unleash.
Fine, do the football men's instead of the wolves. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
going to say a Scorpio Empire.
What, the dude from Farscape?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's fair. But hear me out. Clan Snugglebear. Just saying.
I thought the two Tex
Stop
married.
wooing the good boy.
That's not what I said.
No, that actually was pretty.
It's pretty
spot
close.
on what you
That's
said.
pretty close. So Frito actually sent us in a bunch of stuff that he's been working on. So we've got this Tiefling Bard. This is the one that I love the most, though. He sent me this. This is a Gene Stealer he painted 30 years ago.
Damn.
That is a freaky looking Dr. Hugs.
It is a freaking.
Okay, is the Tiefling Bard a Frito? If you're here, is the Tiefling Bard a D&D as a woman set, or is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a walk real quick because that Gene Stealer is as old as I am.
Yep.
Now I feel old.
I mean,
Damn.
they're
I
not
mean,
that
I'm
old.
genuinely impressed. Keeping part of a hobby that's
I was
kept
in
you
high
interested
school.
for that long?
Yeah,
That's
so was
amazing.
I.
I was in high school.
We're all having very different reactions to this.
Yes.
Squick, you always have different reactions to things.
We also
Okay, well,
have
that's true.
Human Bard.
Human Bard.
Is that his name? Hugh Man?
Yes.
Bone Wide Pants.
That
No,
has to be his
that's
name
you.
now.
Roll Fizzleby. Fezbear was starting college in 92.
Someone find Frito and tell him that bard's name must now be Hugh Man.
No,
We
that's
also-
you.
We also got Grimos, who has finally managed to figure out how attachments work on emails
Oh, nice.
Hey,
with his
very
techies.
cool.
I feel like
That
Oh,
Beers
pretty
guy.
cool.
Look, Beers guy. You and Warlax can go sit at the kitty table.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel
thinking-
like there needs to be some kind of thing like, how old are you? Well, I had Sega Channel.
How old are you? Let's see. 8 tracks and corded phones and
My dad
Yeah.
got the new Game
Streetlights.
Boy with Tetris when it came out.
Here's-
My mom kept stealing my Game Boy to play Tetris at 3 a.m.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how old I am without telling you how old I am. My first computer interface consisted of load, quotation mark, asterisk, quotation mark, comma 8, comma 1, return.
wow.
Uh,
My computer didn't have a hard drive. I had cassettes and floppies.
Yeah, this was a Commodore 128. So
8088 and PC Junior.
I did not have cassettes, but I did have Leisure Suit Larry on a 5 1/4.
there you go.
The first one I ever got to play with, we had to spend 6 hours before we turned it on checking the vacuum tubes and light bulbs.
Hey, it worked.
Yay!
Yay, it's Free Corn Thursday. Thanks, T.O.
They
Excellent.
dig it.
Von Falkenstein, you're not wrong. Like the Amiga was way ahead of its age.
Oh, I realized
Oh, no.
I missed last week, which means I have so much to talk about.
If you
That's
want
cool.
something that was ahead of its age, take a look at an original K Pro.
It
Is that like K-pop, but the deluxe version?
No,
Yes,
they
that's
were
exactly what that is.
the first quote unquote mobile computer. The ones that look like a sewing machine.
Oh yeah, I got a buddy with like one of the suitcase luggables.
Yep.
Yeah. Except this one, the K Pros were interesting because they were the first computer to have both an integrated hard drive and an integrated modem standard.
Oh, cool! You can download your robot screaming noises anywhere in the world.
Somebody was saying that Brenwolf was going into basic training in '92.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I
he
love
got
this
really
Highlander in this-
excited. Got really excited about Desert Storm and then went into it and missed all the trading cards and stuff. By the way, can we talk about this for a second? Those of us that were around for it, how fucked up is it that in like 91, 92, you could buy trading cards for Operation Desert Storm?
I still have about 200 of them.
Yeah. How fucked up is that? Because
I
that
lived
feels
on
pretty
base.
fucked up. Okay, you lived on base. I didn't. This was still just pretty fucked up.
I mean, I lived through Pogs, so weird things being printed
Monetization
on
of
items.
every damn thing you can monetize.
Monetization of active war.
I
Yeah,
sold
that sounds
those
very on
things.
brand for us, actually.
Of course, then again, I turned the profits around and bought toiletries and sent them to the troops. But, you know.
No, go back to the other one real quick. I just want to call this thing out for A, looking fantastic, but
Uh-huh.
B, in that specific paint job, that looks like a retired Master Chief who's just 3,000% fed up with whatever's going on.
Yes.
Oh,
Whatever.
perfect.
Fuck you. Kaboom.
Hey,
I finished my fight. Where's my nickel?
hey, Para.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you inspiration for whatever mech you're doing this evening.
I'm not painting a mech
This
tonight.
This is Master Chief when he retires and joins the Highlanders.
This is Master Chief if he were an NFL lineman about 2 years after retirement.
Oh no, I was thinking. Yeah,
Box
this is
says,
Master
"Thanks,
Chief
I
in the
will
Black
update
Watch.
I will update the chest weapons sometimes. Sometime. Boomer Chief. There you go.
I love it.
Boomer Chief.
Now, Morgana has come along and done this. I want to go ahead and skip over to the other side of this where the hot shit is because look at that.
That is some top tier graffiti.
Morgana.
Also, damn, even the lights on there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh shit, NPC, you got car going. Oops.
Oh God, what just happened?
NPC put his usual line and car's like, yeah, no.
You see, y'all can like throw nickels and shit at my face, but at some point I have to go to bed and she can kick me out of it.
Yeah, I've had that happen recently.
So the question is just figuring out how far we can push the envelope.
Oh my. How about no?
No.
No.
Okay, I think that actually takes us to the end of the submissions that I had. So let's
No,
drop.
but I want to say, hold on, Para. I want to say
holding.
something
I'm
about
holding.
this. Okay, Morgana, I think you have a future as someone who builds things and people use them for shows and stuff. I honestly do.
Production design.
That thing. Because that is good. In my opinion, that's good enough to zoom in and be like,
That could be background in Knife Fight City.
That
Yes,
could be.
exactly.
This could be in
The
the
Club
opening of
Dante
Dystopian
bit.
Mr. Rogers.
Oh, retired? Okay, fine. Well, then I don't know, just as fun you could just envision. I don't know. I
wanna
see,
interrupt
in my head,
with a
I see
question.
like dingy world, and then I see the camera zoom in and.
Yeah, I want to break in with a question here because I've got to know, and I can't tell from this angle. Wow, even the top, that is really nice. Those lights, though, do they actually have like a tiny LED in them, or is there a way to do that?
There is totally a way to do that. The question
Okay,
is,
there's always a
have they
way to
done
do
it?
that.
have they done it.
I mean, with a sufficiently long set of wires on the LED, you could totally drill into that and have the battery casing and stuff on the inside of the building.
Oh, warehouse manager. Well, we know
Okay.
somebody who did that for a while.
Indeed.
And also
got-
medical retired. That happens to those
Yeah.
folks a lot.
Uh-huh. That
I've got
sounds
a-
extremely familiar.
You see,
I've got a couple
sometimes
friends who are warehouse managers. They're
some-
crazy but fun.
sometimes the big blue barrel falls on top of Mr. Worf, and his magical secondary central nervous system doesn't kick in.
Yeah, something
This
like
is
that.
what cripples Wookiees.
Okay, what have we been up to this week? Warlex, I think you're up first on this one. Let's see what happens. Recent stuff. Push the button. Push the button.
Push
Okay, it
the
has
Button.
it has decided I have to refresh the thing. So select the thing, press the button, do the stuff. There we go. Okay. Okay. Warlex, what the hell are we looking at here?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your continued support of your Detroit Red Team.
The football begins.
Now I have to butt in here. Kick store. Cookie is also a teacher.
Yeah, that's Card. That's
my
Ferris.
wife.
All right. Yes. Okay. Sorry.
She's-
This is awareness.
Yeah,
I
she's college professor. She hears this shit so bad. So
I mean, I would apologize, but I also went to college, so you all deserve me.
red teeth, red teeth,
Anything other than that? Yeah.
So, I actually went through and did a really stupid but fun thing and watched the 2002 Stanley Cup playoffs again.
Who the fuck is Stanley?
And I
Lord
went
Stanley
through,
had a cup.
He's the owner of the Great Big Book of Everything.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Also, he makes
And-
tools.
and I went through and listed all of the different advertisers on the boards at Joe Louis Arena. I have been trying to come up with in-universe equivalents,
Analog.
such as BMW being Bretonian Motor Works. Bretonians don't use motors. No, it's just a horse in a circle. Or
Squick,
how about
I'm getting from chat that you are too quiet, and I have you turned all the way up, buddy.
God damn it. One moment while I adjust some bullshit here.
Please hold for this important nonsense.
I really hope that Squick doesn't have like an air horn button handy.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! I got those.
Case in point.
I really
uh,
hope that came through. I don't know if it did or not.
Britannia Motorworks.
yes, Bretonian Motor Works. Or how about Kroger being Croker?
Croker, you know,
I
Lord Croker.
I absolutely love that MasterCard is safe word because it was meant to be a Slanesh based one.
Mm,
And Miller Lite, Gutter Swill Light.
there you go.
But if any of you guys want to take this and have ideas and stuff like that, get with me. I'm more than happy to take ideas. And
I'm just
What I'd
trying to
like-
figure out, like, you wrote down Quaker State oil and you didn't make it Nuln oil.
Nuln State Oil.
no,
Well, I mean,
because
there was really no point.
He's doing it in known point. Oh gosh, Grumble.
Yes, good, grumble for me.
Grumble.
How do I get from Molson to Bugman's Northern Brew? The fact that Bugman's actually exists in lore, and Northern Brew is Canadian.
Hi, Dags.
Hello,
Hello,
Dags.
birthday bear.
I'm
Happy
not-
Diggs Day.
I am
Happy
not
Diggs
saying
Day.
that this is the.
Somebody throw a penny at Diggs so that he can see the notifications are working.
I am not saying that this is the be all end all. I am not saying that this is the final set. However, this is the first
What the fuck
set.
is Freecorn Thursday?
And I'm more than willing to take on criticisms or cool ideas. And I'm also more than willing to talk to anyone who prints 3D water slide decals.
What the fuck is Freecorn Thursday?
Because I'm going to make an arena with these.
I've got a buddy.
Okay.
They've got their printer decked out with like the white ink,
Oh,
etc.
Ooh.
Grumble about things.
Hey,
So,
thanks,
like,
Night Clerk.
If you are interested in something like that, let me know after the stream. I will bug him. Otherwise, like this will enter my brain buffer and then get dumped, and then I'll be like, or you'll be like, "Hey, I wanted to talk about thing." And who are you? How did you get this number? You'll be like, "I'm on
Whacker.
Discord." And I'll be, "What is a computer?"
Thank you, Vectron.
Whacker, this is not in BattleTech, so I'm sorry, Comcast is not going to be Comstar.
It
I
100%
love
could
that
be.
idea. I love that idea, but
That's got to be inside the Steiner Arena. This is Duncan Fisher here at the Steiner Arena for tonight's light tournament.
And we've got a fantastic show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Concessions are $37. Bring a knife.
37 C-bills. Okay. Dux, I think I have you lined up on the next one. I think maybe we showed this off at the end of last week, but I wasn't sure.
That was a work in progress.
That was a work in progress. It looks like it's going to be a Comstar Warhammer.
It is going to be a Comstar Warhammer.
Here you go, folks.
Holy crap. You can tell what those colors are, can't you?
Well,
yes,
I mean,
every one of them is
my
monochromatic.
Oh my gosh, really? Who
that
sculpt?
that is a White Rook.
White Rook, yay!
It's actually pretty baller. I like it.
I don't know how to phrase this because I don't mean it to sound bad in any way, but the lines on that sculpt really remind me in the best way of some of the early Armored Core stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. It's the build around the head and everything. It just yes.
The head is similar to the red eye. The
What
arms,
the
I think, are
fuck
what's
is
doing it for me.
Freecorn Thursday?
That was why I had to paint it. I print it. I had to.
I like
Hey,
it.
real quick, I know we've got Voxel in chat. Voxel, I want you to know, I didn't get your Warhawk in time onto the printer in time to have it tonight, or we'd be working on it tonight. It's on the printer right now. So actually, both your Warhawk and Rook's Warhawk are both being printed at this moment.
Can we get print cam?
No, it's in the garage.
Can you like attach a camera to a small animal and send them to go explore, and then have them take a picture?
Yeah, I mean, for the most
Yeah,
part, if
that'll
I
go
do
fine.
that, she's just gonna like lay down on the couch, and you're gonna see my ass for the rest of this.
Not really what I had in mind, but I'm sure there's a market.
Let's talk about OnlyFans at the
again-
end of this.
Once
Okay.
again, Car is gonna get angry, and again, she knows where he sleeps, so let's not.
Or she dictates where I sleep at the very least. Okay, so these are two minis from Vermilion Miniatures that I have been waiting on them to get to the NCR stuff. Like, I signed up with their Patreon in like December, and they had a roadmap. It said, March, we're doing NCR. I was like, I'm fucking here for it.
I have a question on this one.
Yes.
On the one on the left, the shoulder pad, are those bullet holes in the sculpt, or is that artfully covering
in
for
the
a...
sculpt.
They are in the sculpt.
They are in the sculpt.
Damn. That's really nice.
Yeah. And these were the models that I was working on when I realized I've gotten to the point now in my painting where sometimes I start wet blending on surfaces like this and don't think about it. So that feels monumentous to me.
Super nice.
And the Ranger Sequoia is in 4570, so pretty close, yeah.
Is that the pistol or the rifle?
That's the pistol.
Okay, I was going to say, it looks like the 4570 revolver I was looking at for no reason.
For no reason.
For no reason.
If only Voxel was here. If only Voxel was here. By the way,
only
Voxel was just saying in chat, he is going to be migrating things onto my mini forge
My mini
my
factory.
mini factory, MMF. So his stuff will be available there. Are you moving off of cults? Are you staying on Patreon? Are you starting a tribe on MMF and killing the Patreon? What's the deal?
I think he's just trying to be in like lots of different places.
Okay.
Is what it sounded like last week.
Von Falkenstein, wet blending is a technique where you blend two colors of paint on the model together to get a smooth transition between the colors.
I was just saying that it would be really nifty if Voxel Forge were here and could provide us a link where people could go and get their products.
Patreon will still be up. It's more about the file sharing, easier to link it through MMF.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair
And
enough.
also it gives some of us who think well, anyway, you know our opinions and such. Having other sources such as Patreon, other than Patreon, is good for some of us.
Yes. Which reminds me, if any of you are so interested, White Rook is building out a new website where he will be hosting another subscription that goes directly to him without going through another subservice. So, okay, this is actually a Hero Forge sculpt that I worked on for a little bit just to have something to do.
What? You bought a Hero Forge sculpt?
I have just a fuck ton of digital credits for
Nice.
Hero
Oh.
Forge.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say.
I didn't buy the model. I bought the STL.
Okay.
So, yeah, this was making jump infantry and trying to capture the idea of a small satchel charge off in the other hand, as though trying to assault Amaris.
Or catching it with the power of
Football.
That's the one.
Red teeth. Red teeth.
Okay, this last one, if you have been on any of the other channels or other shows that I've been on lately, or you've seen my Instagram, whatever, I'm very proud of this next piece. I showed it off as kind of a work in progress last week, but now it's done. Like, I can't do anything else to this. So, there's that finished Battletech diorama. And
yeah,
I fucking killed it on this. I'm not going to be humble about this. I fucking killed this.
You did.
You did.
You did. You killed it dead.
verified.
And I've got a couple of different shots in here just to kind of get different angles on
I
it.
hope you have the one in the dark.
I do. That one.
Yeah.
I love this one so much. This is my favorite shot out of the whole thing. It's so fucking rad. Oh, I'm so happy with that.
The lighting is baller, says
Damn
Brenwo.
straight.
You are experiencing a minor case of total atomic obliteration.
Total eclipse of the mech.
You have
I will
been
be
stack
right
pulled.
back.
And so you're looking at that picture right now. What you don't know is that is now his profile picture on Discord.
It is. That is a thing that has happened now.
He's like,
and
I did a thing, yay! And we're all like, yay, you did a thing.
I'm very happy with
Hell
the thing
yeah.
that I did here. I made the, or I guess I took a couple of Rook's models here and posed them and modified them in such a way that Battlemaster's ripping that arm off and all that shit. And this is the first run I've had at soldering. No, wait, I didn't even solder this one. This was a string of fairy lights I had. I have started soldering some LEDs since I finished this one, so maybe I'll work in some more LEDs. Shane Train enjoys the stalker mommy missile spam. Ooh,
I'm very
Concerning.
concerned.
okay, now that's not the live stream. That was, in fact, the end card. So here we are, folks. This is what we're working on
that's the power
tonight.
move.
Yeah.
We go through all that, you
And
go,
we're
and now
done.
it's time for the live stream. Roll closing credits.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, so this is actually another Hero Forge model, and I'm going to be working on this tonight for one specific reason. My my son sat with me and designed this one. We put it together to, in collaboration with each other. I have a color guide that he's selected for it, so I'm going to work on this for him tonight.
Yay!
Cool.
So that's the plan.
Yeah, he does have the fancy holder.
I was kind of gifted the fancy holder by the manufacturer, which is still weird to me, but here we are. Okay.
Out.
I feel like I'm catching hell for being just like the slightest bit successful. Just like the smallest bit.
Bismuth, you have high hopes, dear.
You are correct, but you are catching hell for it only because we appreciate the fact that you have gotten there.
Indeed.
And then we get to be along for the ride, too, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, I do appreciate it. Okay, I also bought something fun yesterday that we're going to try tonight, since I do actually have some places on here, especially on the membranes on the wings, where I can do a little bit of wet blending. I got some slow dry medium, because Liquitex is afraid to call it what it's actually called.
What is it actually called?
It is actually called acrylic retarder.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to go somewhere completely different.
Diggs has posted the link to the brush holder thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was sent to him. The model holder. It was sent to him. It is not sponsored, but it was sent to us, and the guys who've used it say it's pretty cool. So if you that's something you might like, there it is in chat.
And it says the listing says there's only one left in stock right now. So.
Oh noes! Now
I bought one of them with monies, and
this
I
is true.
think it is nice.
It is very nice. It has, like, if you can't afford something like this, and to be fair, it's kind of expensive. Like, I believe this thing is $30. It does come with 8 removable magnetic tops on it, and there's another stabilizer here. I'm not going to use it right now because big wings. But, you can turn it here. You can swap stuff out. If that's not something you can do, if you can find a medicine bottle that has a child-proof cap where it, turns freely unless you push down on it, it'll do a very similar job.
Yeah, but it's not wooden and cool and classy.
That's true. It is not, in fact, fine American walnut.
But
wait, I thought it was Wall Street.
That's different. That's different. It's a different thing.
There's wolves there, apparently. So somebody said.
Oh, they have dogs? I want to pet them.
And occasionally they have Margot Robbie, who is...
Like the drink?
Yes. I was going to say, in that movie, I seem to remember bearing her assets. Yes, that's what we'll go with. That's what we'll go with.
Wait, so that was the dude who was like, I have a grin that will bite your face off, and the other guy's like, cool, I'm gonna do drugs about it, give me money?
I think that was that movie, yes.
I haven't actually seen the film.
I haven't either, I just know that...
There is a tremendous amount of lol drugs in that movie, yes.
Lol drugs.
There's an entire sequence in that movie where they take a bunch of you can't get these anymore, but there was a drug that you could get back in the 70s and 80s called ludes. Ludes haven't been made in a long time, but they take some very old ludes, and Leo takes like a bunch of them because they're not kicking in, and then they kick in all at once. So yeah, Quaaludes, yes.
Tradition.
NPC keeps poking at the mama bear.
I'm not engaging with this. Please, sir, I have children.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. I don't. What weird bullshit are we buying?
We are not buying anime girls to paint. This is not happening on this channel.
No.
No.
Yeah, why would you buy that? You have a 3D printer.
He's not even buying the STLs for this, is the point.
Yeah, they're free.
I hear a whoosh sound, and it's
No,
not
no.
your drone.
Oh no, he's. Oh, from me?
No, not from you.
That may have
Okay.
been my my wife's cat chasing my cat.
Whoosh.
No,
Understandable.
it was a metaphorical whoosh, not a real
It was a
one,
medical
dude.
metaphorical.
Oh, the sound of sinking a 3-point shot. I appreciate it. I am
Yes.
good at sports.
No, I do believe that's more of a switch.
Oh dear, read the chat there,
Oh
Squig.
dear. My lovely wife says,
I have concerns.
"Yeah, don't lose your position as her favorite co-host on this show. I hope it's co-host. I hope it's not just host."
The seduction continues.
No, dear. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Squick. Thank you, Squick, for being on the channel for most of a year.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to be here. Continuously. I'm actually stapled to this microphone. It's not ideal.
And then Squick was never seen
Oh, no.
or heard from again.
She says no one say anything to help.
Okay, there was some loose paint in that. Oh well.
Why does it look like mustard?
Because it's...
That's the secret ingredient.
Yeah.
You can't have secret ingredients in paint. That's illegal.
That's pretty standard,
Only
actually.
in food.
Pretty standard.
What if I want to eat it? It says non-toxic, so they can't have secrets in it.
One, I'm not going to necessarily agree that is true.
All right, then what does it taste like?
No, I mean the non-toxic part.
Hey, Squick.
Hello.
Did you know that sweet and sour is not red?
That's...
Sweet and sour sauce is clear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why you add a food coloring to tell people, like, this is your sugar meat.
You know,
sugar
no
meat.
one can stop you from
Sugar
making.
meat.
No one can stop you from making blue sweet and sour.
That's technically true, but Heinz has paved the way. Once you've had purple ketchup, I mean,
I haven't
really, where do
seen
you
that in a
go?
long time.
I've had blue sweet and
Caboose,
sour sauce.
Caboose, I am the daughter of a veterinarian. You are correct. That is Capscarciella.
Doo-ba-doo-boop boop.
Of course, you know, as my father says, every color could be every brown, green, and orange could be Capscar's colors at some point.
Most cats are cat-colored. I've learned this.
Cat. Oh, never.
Calf.
Anyways, yeah,
Calf.
cat.
Ah, okay.
Baby cow shit. That one.
Wait, what?
The shit of baby cows is a very particular color.
Why? No. No
Yep.
like. Unsubscribe from eyeballs.
You know, I got you to unsubscribe from ear holes earlier tonight.
Yes, I'm having those rotated professionally.
I'm really worried to know what you said that caused him to not.
Oh no, I sent him a video. Well, actually, I think I sent it to all of you. So.
Oh, is that the one I didn't watch because I was somewhere I couldn't watch it?
I don't know. It was a series of Instagram reels that were.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't watch that one because I wasn't in a place. You're not coming through, Wook.
Yes,
there he
that
is.
would be a problem.
There he is.
I found a cool vehicle that I really want.
Is it a 1962 MGB?
No, it is a 1996 specialty variant of the Subaru Sambar.
Okay.
I will put it in the Discord. It is available.
I'm going to ask now, why?
You will understand when you see it with your human eyes, and you will go like, "Oh, right, he's weird."
Yeah, that pretty well
Like,
sums it up.
did we need? Did
I'm
we?
looking at it
Did
now.
we need
Hold
a?
on.
Did we need a? Did we need a word for?
I would drive that.
Yeah, it seems
Hell
normal
yeah.
enough.
It's
Oh.
4-wheel drive.
Where is that?
Currently in Japan, but you can have it delivered to any of the ports they have listed, including Baltimore, Freeport, Hawaii/Honolulu, Jacksonville, Long Beach, New York, Newport, and Tacoma, Washington.
How
Can
good
you
does it sound?
can you look it up for me and see if you can get a 1996 MGF imported from Japan?
I mean, the year's right. You're looking for
That
an
is
MGF?
cool.
Yes.
I love that. That's the
MGF looks like final cost to Tacoma, Washington between 7,500 and 9,800.
That's not bad for an OBD2 era Roadster.
Yeah, you wanted 96 specifically?
I mean, I could go later. After that, I'd prefer to have the OBD2.
Yeah, well, they've got 96, 98, and 03.
I thought it was 25 years before you could import.
I mean, look, I just know what the thing tells me. If they want to do turbo fraud, that's on them.
I mean, I don't think you could do the 2003, which I also believe would be the TF by that point, but neither here nor there.
This is the kind of... Okay, never mind.
What?
This is... Wookie and I have been talking about weird things, and... Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get these registered in your state, you can get some cool stuff.
You hear that, car?
My only problem is I don't know if that'd be wide enough because Japanese seats are narrow.
Yeah,
they are fairly narrow. I've got a buddy who did pick up a K truck, and honestly, the width of it isn't a problem, but my knees encounter the dashboard with alarming regularity. And
yes, but that's also required. It being a K car.
Yeah, fair. Well, no, okay, more the truck. The van has adjustable seating.
Well,
yes, but conditioning. Generally, stuff that was built on the K car kind of size ideal is made to a specific set of sizes for it was tax purposes in Japan at the time.
I mean, the vehicle, yeah, legally in Japan, this is a tractor.
Yeah.
However, this one has AC, four-wheel drive, and as accessories, it lists okay for USA.
Hot damn.
Okay.
It's okay for USA.
It's okay, USA.
And yeah, it is right-hand drive. So
that's why it's okay for the USA. One of the reasons.
I mean, U.S. cars are left-hand drive.
Is on the left. So, like, all your muscle memory is backwards. But I don't care because it looks cool as hell.
So, Car, the thing that I was trying to get you to react to was Squick found me some mid-late 90s MGFs I could import from Japan.
See, if this, I don't know, Anyway, words.
Oh, she says no.
Meow.
I don't believe our state has a, I don't think you can have an offhand drive vehicle in our state except by ownership of the post office.
Well, then buy a post office.
It's right-handed, isn't it?
No.
American cars are left-hand drive.
Yes.
Or okay.
Left hand, like it's on the steering wheel is on the left side of American cars.
I don't drive.
Yes, but you do ride, so presumably you know which hand is your left.
It has a 660cc engine.
I have a story to tell you that I was retelling to my children over supper.
Now, is this your children, or your student children?
My beloved fruit of my own self.
Okay. Cut right out of your own ass, as my neighbor used to say.
Sure, if that's how you want to phrase it.
Turn of phrase.
So, when I was living in Texas before I met the Wookiee, I lived in a dorm, and I lived in a small house, and the dorm house next door, I went and visited because some of my friends lived there, and well, one day, I left there quite quickly, and I had forgotten, indeed, that the glass door was shut, and walked out of it at a decent clip, and I did not break the door.
What did you break?
I did, however, rattle my brains a bit. And then my dear husband reminded me, or told me, because I have completely forgotten, that the office I worked in a couple years later had a door on it that said Cookie, the door had a note on it permanently that said Cookie, the door is shut, please don't walk through, basically.
Well, how many times did you?
Several.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is Free Corn Thursday?
The fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
We don't ask this question anymore.
We ask this question all the fucking time.
This is why we don't ask this question anymore.
Cookie, you should feel privileged. You necessitated a sign. I have necessitated several signs.
This is true.
Is
of
it time for corn
various
facts?
types.
I'm sorry, is
Of
it time for
various
what? What was
Corn
that?
facts?
Corn facts, yes. It is time for the facts regarding corn. Folks, hold on to your seats.
There are 976 different varieties of corn.
Corn was originally first developed in a secret government lab in the year 1703 under the direction of Andrew Washington, a time traveler from the year 3005, to deal with the imminent rice crisis wherein the moon had fallen across a large rice paddy, resulting in a tidal wave that devastated 3/4 of southern France. In order to gain tax benefits for the future, they went back in time to create the perfect food for fueling everything from humans to cars. But there was a dark secret to it, for they had secretly created the industrial lobby that would build the reverse volcanoes we plonk into the ocean. They decided to plunder the earth for mineral wealth because it was flammable, and that made them happy. But then there was too much fire, and the earth became warmed, and it became a giant soup, which pleased the aliens, all
Oh,
according
they're
to
aliens
plan.
now.
Have we had crabatilism time yet?
Crabbathoth! I don't know how many people have encountered that that video of me rambling for like an hour and a half about crab gods.
I don't.
Like, I haven't gotten any farther than Crawdadamus, so someone's going to have to enlighten me onto the crab gods.
Okay, well, who was playing the Abyss the other night? Is that
Zai or Mav?
Yeah, I think it was Mav. Mav was playing the Abyss the other night. Crabbathoth demands us. The top 1% of crabs are exceptions to the rules.
Wait, can we just get like a pet crab and put Rolexes on it?
Yes.
Nice.
Why? No. What?
So
No.
Maverick was playing the Abyss, which is a game I know nothing about, but they kept talking about how they had a new crab society and immortal crabs. So I rambled for like I think it was about an hour and 15 minutes. I rambled about crab gods and crabitalism.
Like in English,
Yes,
or
it
just
was the
clacking your hand
WBPL
claws?
After Dark stream from last Saturday.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Posted today, I think. It wasn't today, it was last night, but posted very recently on the YouTube channel.
Oh, concerning, but intriguing. And now I
That's
must watch
right.
it.
I forgot about talking about adding Old Man Maverick spice to the crab bisque.
Is that like Old Bay seasoning? But instead of tasting like the bay, it tastes like the
Cthulhu
old
was
man.
pleased.
Yes. That's actually exactly what it was.
Now you can have man crab in the comfort of your own home.
Crabbing in the morning, crabbing in the
choose no.
evening, crabbing at supper time. When
When you're
Crabman's
walking
on the
sideways,
bagel.
you can be crabbing anytime.
I'm very concerned.
It is a seductive dance.
Cookie.
Wonderful crab.
On a side note, I did pick up more bagels for you.
Ooh, yes, thank you.
Crabby crab,
They
a
do
wonderful
not have
crab.
anything to do with any type of crab or other seafood.
Oh yeah, that's so you can eat it.
Indeed.
Crabbathoth shall add you to the perpetual crab boil.
I do live in the desert. This could be a thing.
Crabbathoth cares not for your paltry weather.
No, but Crabbathoth would mind when I start my aquaculture business and start growing them.
No, Crabbathoth immortal.
Crabbathoth.
No, but you know his poor children.
Hey,
I'll start importing his offspring by the thousand.
And I will eat them.
Sacrifice is required for the great crab god.
Like
I said, I went on about this for a fucking while. Diggs was there. Yeah, Diggs. I came in to relieve Diggs, and then Diggs stuck around for an hour because he wanted to see where it went.
Understandable. Objectively correct.
We have developed the fine art of how shall I put this?
Turning off your brain and watching what madness falls out of the tap of your mouth.
That's kinder than I was gonna. I was gonna say the pure, raw, unfiltered bullshit, but
6 of 1.
We have been invited to fuck around and find out.
We have
declined this offer partially.
We have deemed it appropriate to pursue the first and forgo the last.
Speaking of fucking around and finding out, I did show my students a video today, or part of a video. I showed my students part of a How Ridiculous video.
I'm not familiar with this.
Wait, now I'm concerned. Also, we've been told to go get some water, which
yes.
I just realized I don't have my broadcast water, so I'm going to be back in a minute.
He has to do with his less good water.
It is NPC? No.
How ridiculous.
Let it slide for a bit. Let it slide, NPC. You're starting to get a little bit yeah. There's yeah. Anyway.
Speaking
How
of
ridiculous is How Ridiculous is a group of 4 Australian guys, at least I think it's 4, it might be 5 Australian guys who like to drop things off of a 247 meter tall tower, like, wrecking balls and watermelons. And
it sounds like a YouTube channel that's probably, frankly, entirely too successful.
And so I was talking about dropping metal balls off of things because we were talking about, how things roll and how things move and how you break things, and just different ways of moving, because our topic this month is transportation. And so somehow that
cut out on us, Cookie.
The wind blew her internets away.
That's what happened. Dux, you've been awfully quiet tonight. What's going on?
I've been experiencing technical difficulty, whatever. Yes, I'm back.
What the fuck is Freecorn Thursday?
Well, anyway, the How Ridiculous Boys do this as part of actual science.
I'm back, baby. What I miss?
Science.
So
man,
yeah,
I love science.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can now hear you.
All right. Anyway, and one of my kids was like, I talked about having, a huge iron ball that size, a huge size, and one of my boys was like, "That's illegal." I said, "No, not illegal, just weird." And he's like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, clearly. That explains everything.
Well, yeah.
So,
They're
Dux,
Australians.
Dux, I have a question. Did you receive a package this week?
I did receive a package this
What
week.
nature of package did you receive this week?
It was a little cardboard package. It was about yay wide, about yay long, not particularly thick, and it had a surprise in it.
These are very important measurements for those of you that are joining us that can't see his hands.
Wait, sorry, I just I stepped out from it. Why are we talking about Duck's package?
He's got a point, and that's really, really bad. Bad when Squick has a point.
Squick frequently has a point. Whether or not the point is coherent, that's different.
Maze, thank you.
I mean, look, I also have whiskey and
Aw.
milk, so...
So I think I know where... Pardon me. I think I know where Parallax is going with this. I received a book. It is a very interesting book.
Is it a book that people have heard of?
It is a version of a book that people have heard of.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Yes, the memory has engaged.
Yes,
Proceed.
yes, the memory has engaged.
We talked about it last week.
We did.
We did talk about it last week.
I don't remember that.
It happened.
Last week was in the past. You are in the present, and that is why you don't remember the past, because you're not there anymore, because the time traveler...
I
took it
haven't been
away.
there yet.
Yes, Tahotep, you got it.
What's that?
Tahotep's got the memory of
Skulks
a...
Harry
No,
Potter.
that's not it.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Scots edition.
I thought, okay, I was thinking it was the Welsh edition, but anyway.
Nope.
Chapter
All right.
1, The Laddie What Lived.
A lot of what lived. I love it.
Old.
The problem here is that Parallax was so determined to bait me into channeling Migranda's accent that he sent me a book.
It was an excellent decision.
I sent you a book.
He sent me a book.
Carr says if you're going to start this again, I'm out.
Aw.
Wait, I wish to read the book. Someone send me a page from this book.
You know what? Okay, I can do that. I have the book.
He does.
Excellent.
Cars, I'm very sorry.
It's going to
This is
happen.
not. This is actually not me fault.
I mean, we've got a whole
It is
soundbite
most
about
definitely
this.
you fault.
We have a soundbite. I don't have it set up. What was that soundbite, Ducks?
Hold on. I'm failing at things. It's all Parallax's fault, really.
Yep. This one's actually
I'm just
me.
looking for one page.
One
I need
page.
one page. I need to read it with my human flesh meats and put it through the
Aye.
lightning jellies that
Yeah.
power the
Hold on.
thought engine.
You do be a warlock, Ari.
Check the holler.
Chapter 9. The Laddie What Lived.
The laddie what lived.
Mr. and Mrs. Dursley, O Numer Fower,
New
Privet
four.
Lone, were prude to say that they were gay normal. Thank ye very much.
Thank you very much.
They were the least fuck ye wid Jillians wid we tangled up we on thin unco or weird. Because
Yes.
they just did nigh hund with
the
havers
waivers for it.
like yawn. Who the fuck is yawn?
They
Yawn!
did not deal with
No, is that
yawn.
the flute guy?
No,
Did
that's
it-
the sax guy.
The sex guy?
Da, 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 da,
Okay, so it is the flute guy.
da, 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 da.
Don't make me regret posting a second page.
Miss
Too late.
Dursley was the heed bummer OA firm cod grunnings that
Okay.
made drills.
Is it funnier to do it without accent and just butcher it, or is it funnier to do it with accent and probably still butcher it?
What if I do it with the
Fuck is
wrong
Free Corn
accent?
Thursday?
No. All right, ho, ho, ho. Here's your boy Wally.
He
I've
was a
only got
muckle
one
beefy
accent I can do
bucket
with
of a
any
man
consistency.
with a stumpy wee craggy. Although he did have a gay muckle mouther.
Miss Dursley was a skinny, milky, blonde-haired woman, was craggy, was just about twice as long as her folks, which was awful handy, shows she spent much time keeping our garden fences, nabbing at the neighbors. The Dursleys had a wee son called Dudley. To tell him there was nigh a power laddie and had... Oh my, it has turned
In the
Scottish. This
hell
was
world.
Russian, what the fuck?
I was
This
gonna
sounds
say,
like this. You know what
It's
this
weird
sounds
that it
like
works.
to me? It's like this is a
I agree.
It is important to
I'm
point out that we
confused
have
and
no
upset.
sponsors. This is not our fault. This is no one's fault. This just happened. It's all Paradox's fault, really.
That's true. This time it's my fault.
It's fault.
It's not always, but it definitely is this time.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Sir McWaffle. You've made a questionable decision, but we welcome you here.
Thank you, Sir McWaffle. Also, I like the last name.
WBPL
As someone who
70.
consistently plays with the name Johnny McHuman, I applaud your last name there. Or Leroy McJenkins,
Leroy McJenkins.
who I am told has been on at least one occasion the source of, damn it, Leroy. Not my fault.
Are we starting a
Indeed.
BPL book club? Not that I'm aware of, but that would be interesting, especially if we all read different
Yeah.
books.
I mean,
No,
that-
we do have a book club. It's just really small.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I didn't know we had a book club.
I think
If you
I
make the
think
club
so.
larger, you can hit bigger people.
This is true.
That's how that works. Laws of physics. It's the laws of physics, Jim.
Aye, it do be the laws of physics. I can change them, you know. Because I do be a warlock captain.
Like a captain of warlocks?
Yeah,
Or-
captain.
The Ox does have a book club.
Nice.
I've been in there. I just didn't have time because I worked two jobs.
Hey, look, no, my
how do they do their
librarian
flavor
friends,
notes?
my librarian friends would not appreciate you using a book club to beat up on books.
If you're using a book to hurt someone, you're using it wrong.
No.
No, I think that's a pretty
using
good
the
use of a lot of
club
books.
to hit the book. Never mind.
Oh, come on. I have several books that I've named Child Squisher 1 through
This is
5.
true. This is true.
Wait, can we get like the old car security thing where you'd have to bash out your windshield in order to drive?
Yeah.
And just put a book on there and
Yeah.
have the book club?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the 1980s industrial atlases.
Wait, can you still get a club for your car?
It would
I'm gonna
surprise
look-
That's
me
where
if you
I
couldn't.
went with it. I had this mental image of somebody with a club that has a little key, so it goes through the steering wheel, and so chunk. But it's a book. It's a book that you just zip tie to your steering wheel, so nobody will steal your car because they'll break into your car and they'll be like, "Hey, there's a book zip tied to the steering wheel. This person's crazy. We should go somewhere else," which technically would work, but I mean, your car would still be broken into. So it's the book club.
So
That's
they've
where
up-
my brain went with it. Not my fault. It's all Parallax's fault, really.
It's always Pedalax's fault.
It's not always my fault.
I've
Just-
had teachers who basically use that argument, Joker. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now because, well, I can always find a bigger book. Or change
Morgana
the font
says
size.
that their sister has written a book, and it's the worst thing they've ever read. So they think the Ox Book Club would enjoy it.
Well, here's the thing, though. They did write it.
Yeah.
This is true. It was written.
Sister wrote.
So it was written.
So it shall be done.
Yeah,
So
also,
it's
I grew
done.
up on Captain
Hey,
Underpants.
you're
so-
a
Yeah, a warlock, Harry.
Aye.
The Dursley has. Oh God, I need scotch.
Oh, yes, I also have alcohol. This is a good plan.
That
Is there a drunken readings option?
No.
Is there a what?
Like, we need a book and we need alcohol, and then we combine them until words come out.
Like with a blender? Or
Like, what
Squick.
the fuck is the Beard Club? Is that in case somebody wants to steal my face?
Yes.
It has growth vitamins.
You see, you have to be careful when you start talking about stuff like this, because I got a whole shelf of political theory books I can see from here, and nobody wants me to start reading the Communist Manifesto drunk.
I feel
Or
like
sober.
do they have a Scottish edition?
I have similar books within easy reach of myself.
No, I need an incognito window.
I've been rereading Bestiet's the Law.
Here's
Yeah,
what I've got
T.O.
handy,
yes.
like on the desk, because I have been reading Kissinger's Diplomacy and World Order. There we go. That's right there by the desk within reach.
Hey, you know what? We should encourage the Ox to read the Scots edition.
Aye. What was that, Joker? No, nobody wants to hear that. Yeah. Oh my! Oh my! We're being awfully quiet tonight. It's very strange for us.
Why does that man have no shirt and he has chest tattoos instead of a beard, but they're pretending the chest tattoo is part of a beard, and he has too many sunglasses and not enough shirt?
And there
I'm
you go.
confused.
And there we
But then
have
in the
it.
next picture, he has acquired a shirt and he is staring at a woman, but the woman is staring at the camera and she is not happy.
True
by this
story. There were
product.
not enough shirts in the 80s. This was an industrial problem, and that's why lots and lots of pictures of people making films and things like that. There's only like one person with a shirt.
Falkenstein, I would counterpoint to you that at the very least, Kissinger was good enough at diplomacy to get a Nobel Peace Prize out of it.
Oh yeah, and a cameo on the Venture Brothers.
That's true. That too. He would. Well, I mean, that wasn't Henry Kissinger. That was Dr. Henry Killinger with his magic murder bag.
Still,
Yes. Okay. And then
Original
we have a
character,
first-time chat.
do not steal. What's being
And then we
painted? Well, tonight I am painting a Hero Forge thing that my son designed because he is 5 and he wanted to make a Dragon Man. It is not quite Trogdor.
I appreciate how as this goes on,
Almost
it turns like less and less into a painting stream where people hang out and more a podcast where there's also some painting being done and you get to see cool things.
Yeah.
And I have to interject this real quick because it scares me.
Hello.
But Magical Ducky, who is our eldest offspring, will be 4 times that age, one day short of our next episode.
I did not sign up for word problems.
I missed X.
It will
I
be
also
4
missed
times
X.
older than the 90s, one day
5.
before.
5-year-old son.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 5. That makes way more sense than the entirety of the 90s.
The 90s, they have aged like Magical Ducky.
He's like Kappa. He's like Kappa.
Me
Yeah,
offspring
don't you
turned
Kappa
13
me,
last
young
week.
man.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
That's the sarcasm. That's the sarcasm or the haha, yeah.
I mean, I've capped the flag.
Oh my.
I had
Relax.
captured the flag on my DOS computer.
Warlax.
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 Check chat.
Yes, I'm here.
Check chat.
What are we checking chat for?
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I'm confused.
Jay Walsh has just
Jay Walsh.
finished painting a Blood Bowl Ogres team.
Hey!
Nice.
And now they fight.
Yes!
The Detroit, what was it?
Detroit Red Teeths.
Red Teeths.
Detroit Red Teeth.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Nothing can
Okay,
go
well,
wrong
I
from
have
here.
figured out who the mascot for the Red Teeth is.
Who?
The dentist.
You'll be a dentist.
Will they be the sponsor?
Aye, laddie, they do be the sponsor.
Oh no, I thought that was just going to be the mascot who goes around the crowd and randomly pulls people's teeth.
It's
These are
like
now mine.
gritty,
Good
but
day.
somehow worse.
Yes, and how might they do that, Von Falkenstein? Since you brought it up, do you know?
Attention audience, attention audience. The dentist will be going around in just a few minutes to begin collecting your teeth for the ceremonial opening chomp. Be sure to have
Okay.
your mouths open and ready.
To contribute to the first portion of the stream, you may send your pictures of representations of your art to art. at WBPO76.com. That's art at WBPO76.com.
Then it goes into the opening roll, and we get to go, hey, that's really cool. And we get to talk some more about how it's neat, and we like it.
It's true.
Because, like, yeah, people make pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Doop,
And,
doop, boop, boop.
Oh, hey, it's 9:15 already. We need to do.
What? When did that happen?
I don't know.
I didn't vote for
just
that.
now.
Yeah, just now.
Just now.
Okay,
Just now.
so
All times are
since it
just
is
now.
not since it's
Okay.
9:15.
I am going to very quickly put this up on stream because these are things that I also worked on today while trying to come up with custom icons for our notifications. I haven't gotten them all lined out yet, but representations of some of our co-hosts.
I like that one.
Oh,
thought you
very
might.
good.
I'm particularly fond of the Warlaxes, especially the one that has 3 arms.
Yeah.
For reasons.
Concerning.
Grumble.
Well, they're very useful in traffic.
Cookie, I
Is
thought
that
you'd
Wookiee?
No, that is professional wrestler Sasquatch, aka my brother.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
which one do you think is Squick von Falkenstein?
I am also curious.
Because I think it might be the robot badly disguised.
No, this is perfectly standard human things that are
Robots
normal.
badly disguised.
Yeah.
Squick
is in
robot,
disguise.
exactly what he looks like.
Standard human, I also have legs.
Yeah. He doesn't have me or Wook yet.
I don't. Yeah, I was working on one for you, and I just couldn't get it together. Like the image generator was not cooperating.
Okay.
Well, since we tend to break computers, this is not surprising in any way.
No,
right.
everyone.
So,
I fixed them.
I do have to ask: is that all? Is the Viet Cong officer also Warlax?
Yes.
Okay.
We have double the Warlax per Warlax.
Okay. So my point is, us or ain't.
Us or ain't. This is a different version of the game that we do.
Okay. So the way this works is I'm going to set up a prediction, us or ain't, and then you may throw your goob, aka channel coins, at this prediction. The responses are us or ain't. Us means the quote that I pull up
Is a quote regularly associated with a member of the co-hosts or host of this show.
And then ain't means nah, it's not one of us, and we move on, and we'll see how it goes. So here we go, and starting the prediction in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we'd
Whatever
like to
it
make
is.
the point here that thanks to the work of some of our channel mods, such as Lord Grimos, we're up to roughly the number of quotes that is equal to the number of particles in the universe.
Working on it.
Okay, I'm putting way more down on this than I should. But fuck it.
You know what? I don't always, but
I usually do, but I got 2 cheeks full.
Heyo!
Ew, got him. I shall also place Goob recklessly.
I am the Queen of France.
I'm the Queen of England.
Oh yes.
My anus is bleeding.
Nope.
For the love of God and all that is holy,
Don't make me start hitting my shit buzz. Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah. I really wish I had literally anything else loaded up, but here we are.
My spoon is
Yeah,
too
can we just set this
big.
on fire? Is that an option we haven't fully explored?
too big.
More fire.
Why do I not get number? Oh, I don't. You did get number. Don't be like that.
What?
NPC is being silly tonight. He's like, why did I not get number?
Because the numbers are all negative.
I have eaten the numbers. None for you. All mine.
I have consumed mathematics. Pray I do not consume more.
Oh God, no. Quadratical expansion would not do well for you.
I do not expand my quadraticals in public.
Good choice.
Yes.
Yes.
Hide your quadratics for your significant others in the bedroom.
Integers need not apply.
Tetris song is playing.
Okay. So, prediction has gone through. It is fitty.
Fitty.
Bum, bum,
It is
bum,
fitty. So here we go. I will type this
Come on,
in the
come on,
chat,
come on.
and we will do the thing. Ready?
Serene.
Set.
Talking about
Ready, set, go.
Blast it. My feeble man meat.
I've lost
son
my
of a bitch. I've lost everything.
I'm sorry, what? How much lube did you lose?
An amount.
An amount. You just said everything. How much is everything?
Like all but 500.
How big
Oh, wait.
was that number?
It was 4 digits.
Okay, that's not bad.
No.
I have what, 7 digits, 6 digits? No. No, how many digits? No, 6 digits. No. Yeah, just 6 digits.
Feed the birds, goob coins, goob coins.
There
That's right,
goes
folks.
10K.
That's right, folks. Everyone here tonight has tuned in for Mary Poppins songs. Mary Poppins songs. That's what you're here for.
I mean, that could be arranged.
That's right. The all-bass rendition of Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Brought to you by Mad Ducks. Mad Ducks and his violin bass.
Oh no, those strings are unsanitary, and it is currently back in the case until I get around to purchasing strings that cost units of monetary recompense that I don't have currently.
You can just use silly putty. Like if you freeze it first.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That sounds legit, honestly.
I read it in
silly
an
putty was originally developed while they were attempting to come up with a synthetic rubber substitute.
This is
So I don't
true.
see why it wouldn't.
It was developed during World War II as an attempt at synthetic rubber. This is all accurate. It was to be used for tires. Except
Yeah, that
then
didn't
they
turn
made
out too well.
silly putty.
It was unfortunately not humorous.
Oh, I
They
see.
did not find the humor in the silly of the party.
I see that we have a group of people here that were never 6 years old playing with silly putty by pressing it into the newspaper photos of, let's take into account some of our younger members of the co-hosting staff. Bill Clinton circa 1998 in the midst of the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and then stretching his face to humorous proportions. That was for you, Warlax. That was all for you.
I kind of figured.
I plead the fifth on this statement.
You know, I was old enough to know that one
You were old enough to know about silly putty?
about Bill Clinton.
Okay.
That's why he's that was the never mind.
Moving right along.
Loose and fancy free.
Calvin and Hobbes, the
Wait,
far
like the
side.
cat food?
Where did you get your painting handle? Okay, so it's from
He got clout.
Foxbite. Foxbite painting handles was nice enough to come to Diggs, think Diggs was me, and offer Diggs a painting handle, who was then nice enough to have it sent to me. I was not involved in procurement. I was not given an option, but I did receive a painting handle, and I am awfully happy with it.
Well, he got a bunch of clout.
Link in chat. I spent money units on one of these because I want to support artists, and that is a thing.
Now, just to
And
be
it was
fair,
worth it.
for like
It's
another
nice.
$15, you could have bought strings for that violin bass.
Well, I made a choice.
You did. You did at that. You decided not to look like Paul McCartney, and I judge you for that.
I mean, first of all, the hair for it.
No. Tetris song.
I don't know if this is going to chat or if it's.
Oh,
like,
it's
barely
definitely
even-
going out. It's
I don't
like,
know if it's clear or if it's barely there or what.
hey guys, can you hear Tetris song?
Yeah.
Let's know if can hear and if not too loud.
I've heard nothing but good things from chat. So.
Okay, they can barely hear you. And Spaz says it's the perfect volume. We're on Dencon Zenith says it's a pleasant background noise. Grimos confirms the fact that he has the ability to hear things.
Well, that's a bonus, yes. Oh, it's hard to laugh and play at the same time.
This requires more practice. So good. Meow. Meow. Wait, I think I have that. Give me a sec. There we go.
My meow just walked across my keyboard and left.
Dominance.
He
More
didn't
like
push any buttons doing so, that's an improvement.
So, out of
big
curiosity,
meow or little meow.
what else
Gross.
aside from our normal bullshit has everyone been working on for the last indeterminate period of time?
I've been putting together a photography portfolio, which is why I've been so goddamn busy.
Me, I've been trying to figure out what the hell's going on with me health-wise, so that's been a thing.
How's the progress on that going? I'm not asking specific questions. I'm asking about the progress.
I think we might have it figured out, maybe?
Nice.
Are you going to make it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, good.
It's just best treatment. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Wookiee had a show this last weekend. I don't know how that went.
Marginal to pathetic.
That's unfortunate.
So now I have to prepare for the 2 big shows this year. The next one being Father's Day weekend.
Oh, perfect. That's June. You got some time on that.
You would think that, but considering how big this one is, yeah, I got a lot of work.
Okay. Squick, what have you been doing aside from globetrotting?
Oh, work. Vacation, woohoo! It was pretty
Drink.
great back to work. And then, yeah, next week I am in Alaska.
We will be bereft of Squick next week, folks. I'm sorry.
I mean, probably. We don't know how the hotel internet's going to be.
I feel like we do.
It will be several time zones over, though. Like, not for me. It's only like one time zone for me. But it's like 37 time zones from you.
I think it's 3 from me. I think it's only 3. Are you?
That's all, folks.
Those were vowels, yes. He had a vowel movement.
Oh my god.
Not even a grumble, just a straight up, oh my god, wow. Mad Ducks has been helping me to torment Squick with the concept of boiled peanuts.
Yes! No, you can't! That is illegal, forbidden!
No.
Flavor bad!
No.
Can I play that?
Sometime I'll have to
teach
teach
you. allowed?
Play what?
Play that.
Excellent.
I don't know. There
I'm
is a
going to
certain
go-
litigious company involved, but on the other hand,
I did look up the Tetris theme. There is no copyright to that. You can't. Play
Really?
You cannot sing the words to the song that's on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And
You can't play that. There is no.
will I
that
be
is allowed.
visiting AK Lone Wolf? The chances of them being in one of the 2 locations I'm visiting are middling to low.
That's
But
right.
hey,
He's going to Nome, folks. He's going all the way to
Not
Nome. He's
quite
going to
that
the
bad.
Iditarod. Yeah, you know, the Iditarod that's in April in Alaska.
no.
Look it up. It's
No.
very real.
In
It is
April,
real. It's just don't look into
a
the time.
company of Savannah Masters. That sounds frightening and begging to be hit by artillery and minefields.
Well, they're hovercraft, so I'm not sure about the mines on that. And
Yep,
they are
they're
exceedingly fast, so the artillery is going to have some trouble.
Vibro mines in Canon Rules of Battletech can hit hovercraft.
What the fuck is a vibromine? You just take a back massager, strap some C4 to it, and yeet it at someone who's too
Yeah.
confused to leave?
What the fuck
No,
is
it's
how that
Freacorn
works.
Thursday?
Ground pressure. And you
But
can
that-
set it to
that's how that
different amounts.
Can you set it to under pressure?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Okay.
Da-da.
Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah,
That
it
I
hears
don't
that
care.
booming out of the sound
Pressure.
system of the Savannah Master, which I
Pressing
assume.
down on me, pressing
I mean,
down on you, no matter how.
I'm assuming the Savannah Master canonically has a banging sound system.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
why
can
not?
tell you that not canonically, but used very extensively in play circumstances, it certainly had some explosive uses. Most of them having to do with ramming opposing mechs while having no weapons on board and being loaded with no armor and as much machine gun ammunition in it as you could fit.
What the
Watch
fuck
it there.
is
Watch it,
Freakhorn
Mad
Thursday?
Ducks. Don't get us.
Back to generic.
Back
Yeah.
to
Sorry.
generic.
Bobby Generic, what?
For those of you that, yes, that was a Bobby's World
I heard we had
reference. Thank you.
degenerates. I'm here.
I loved that show. I thought it was hilarious.
So the fun thing about Battlemaster spam. Oh, thank you there, Joker. That is the wet blending I was talking about earlier. Just kind of working up to it. And actually, I guess I'm not really wet blending at this point, just layering. But yeah. The Savannah Master spam, back when it was a thing, I think they may have actually eroded it. One of the very few things in Battletech that was, if they did. Savannah Master spam involved doing exactly what I said, and then ramming opposing mechs. And because they were effectively coming into melee combat with an opposing mech, they would take extra damage, and then it would cause ammunition explosions. And effectively deal all that machine gun ammo worth of damage at once.
That sounds like more expensive artillery.
Except it is shockingly inexpensive because Savannah Masters are very cheap. Let's see, what was the thing I was going to do next? I guess I was going to get some white paint. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Or at least some close to white paint.
I see.
Yes, paint.
Indubitably.
Brr. That man didn't give me a harumph.
Harumph. Where's Walker when we need somebody to call a grumble?
Grumble. Wow.
Grumble.
Night Owl called for a grumble.
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 Grumble. Grumble.
Grum, 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 grum.
That's funny.
It's weird how my grumble usually turns into Nixon from Futurama. I don't know why it happens. It feels appropriate, though. You know, I'm going to say this. We feel very, very subdued for this channel on an average Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Squick,
I mean,
Well, we
it's
have
been a long
less
week.
crazy than usual.
this is true. Squick, I have a question for you.
Understandable.
What do you think of the Prusa Mark IV?
It's expensive and I need it.
I keep reading that it's disappointing. Like it's,
I mean,
it's
in what regard? It's
in comparison to
openings-
Creality's latest offerings. It's more
So-
expensive and doesn't do as much as it should for the price.
Technically, that's true. Sort of. But that only tells half the story.
Ooh, I want
Now,
the
I
other
can
half.
give you the short version, or you can strap yourselves in because we're going on a journey.
Oh, who wants to go on a journey?
Let's do it. Oh, you had parent conferences this week. Oh,
Ooh.
I'm right there with you. Right there with you. Not right now, but recently, yeah.
See, that's the advantage that Carr has.
Yeah, you don't have parent conferences.
Well, I mean, parents are, unless they like go jump through some hoops to show that their children are financial dependents, they're not allowed to ask questions.
You'd be like, nope, sorry.
Now, FERPA regulations make us not answer those questions. Anyway, I want the long version, Squick. What's the long version? I'm buckled in.
The long version is sorry, I was reading here. Thank you, Maze Hughes. Appreciate it.
The
But
Captown races sing this song.
okay, so
Doodar.
I'm taking myself off push to talk, and I'm adjusting my microphone, so...
Everybody scoot closer to your speakers and listen to Uncle Squick tell you a story.
Here's the thing. As someone who owns Prusa and Creality equipment, along with a couple others, it's down to a fundamental design philosophy decision, where Prusa is based more on delivering something solid that will last and supporting the fuck out of it. Whereas Creality is very much bang for the buck. How much can you get for your dollar? Will it be good? Irrelevant. The numbers are bigger. And they are, to be fair, legitimately bigger. But you're
Number
going to
go
be
up.
spending at least as much time keeping your Creality printer up and running as you are printing with it. And that's not because it's a bad printer, it's because so much performance is left on the table. Like, for everything they do, there's something that could be done better. And it's so obvious. You're right there. You have to. And then you've taken your printer apart, and then you've made some changes. And then it doesn't work quite the same way it did before, and you've lost another afternoon. Whereas Prusa is much more, you have purchased a tool, and it will work as a tool. Maybe don't fuck with it. Maybe do, but you don't need to. There are no really glaringly obvious omissions. So you wind up with something here, like I've got a couple Creality printers downstairs. I've taken them apart. I've replaced motherboards. I've replaced motors. I've replaced parts of the frame. Neither of them's running factory stock extruders. They're not running factory stock firmware. Like, the only thing that's still the same there is the skeleton, and they've been a lot of fun. But Creality is the printer you get if you want the printer to be your hobby. Prusa is the printer you get if you want it to be part of another hobby.
Oh, that's a
Yes,
big
Cookie,
difference.
that is the printer we have.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So that's why you were thinking about the other ones.
Indeed.
Ah, fair.
And that's not to say you can't have a perfectly reliable Creality printer.
But
It's
you're going to
just
have
that's
to
not
work
what
to
you're
get
buying.
it there.
What?
I mean, with all that
I've never
said,
heard of one actually being found in the wild.
No, you
Well-
they exist. They don't come that way. You have to make them that way.
I'm going to push back on that
Okay.
because the Ender 3 is a perfectly capable printer. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Well, I mean, depending on which version it is, because Creality doesn't believe in version control. It's just whatever, ship it. It says Ender 3. But this is a different list of parts. Yeah, fuck it. It looks the same. And it's mostly fine. Mostly. Creality makes a decent product, but it is very much a how much can we squeeze out of this product, not a this will be a good machine in 5 years, run it continuously. If something breaks, you have the company backing you up product. Now, with that said,
There
if
is
somebody's-
lots of aftermarket support on the Creality stuff, though.
that's true, but that's your only support.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a new hobby, if you're looking for something where you want it to be, hey, this seems neat, I love to mess around with machines and understand the intricate underlay, that's cool. Go for Creality. You're going to have a great time. If you're looking for, hey, I do this thing and I want to be able to print pieces of terrain or a bracket for certain things I'm working on, or anything that just, it's feeding into another hobby. I don't want this machine to be my hobby. And if on top of that, you have some money to spend on avoiding the frustration, I'd 100% go Prusa's side. I'm going to go one step further. If you're going with something where it is professional 3D printing production, then it's Prusa by default, at least in that price space. At a certain point, you go up to more expensive things, but they've kind of taken over the gap for a prosumer machine. It's most of the price of the consumer line, most of the stability of the professional line.
There you go, folks. That's what you all tuned in tonight for.
Anyway, that's my thoughts.
It was a very, very rare, deadly serious Swick moment.
because it's fascinating and I know things. And to steal a line from another series on another channel, I know things about this. Do you have any idea how long I could talk about things I know about?
Squeak, we know exactly how long you can talk about things you know about.
This is still the short version.
I know.
I know how long you can talk about stuff you don't know anything about.
That's also fair.
we know
Probably
that too.
longer.
Ribbon says, what do you think about ham amateur radio?
I think it's cool as hell. I've got my technician's card. It's a lot of fun. I don't wind up broadcasting much. I'm bad about that.
How are they doing in Budapest this week?
Well, I mean, probably fine.
I mean, you got that shortwave radio. I figure you can get them.
No, it's not a shortwave.
Oh, it's not shortwave. I'm sorry. This is me.
No.
This is me not knowing the difference then.
Okay, so shortwave is a very specific thing, and you can get cool stuff out of that. All of my stuff is UHF or VHF, with some digital mixed in, but...
We've got it all.
Thank you.
I miss playing with that kind of stuff. I used to have a 25-foot tower. Yep.
Yeah, I would love to start fucking with moon bounce. I just think it's cool. But
Moon bounce?
Yeah.
You're
It's
bouncing
exactly
the moon?
like what it... bouncing a signal
You
off
can-
the moon.
Yeah, you can bounce signal off the moon, and you know exactly how long it's going to take because you know how fast it travels.
I mean, basically, you just have a robot yelling into the void, and the universe is an echo chamber.
Off the moon. Oh. I need to play that for you guys at some point, if I haven't already.
Yeah, Riven, I say absolutely go for it. It's a lot of fun. At least, okay, if you enjoy weird, pedantic nerd things, but you're here, so I figure there's a fair chance of that. Have I ever spoken to
You
the
don't
ISS?
say.
I have not. I am exclusively local band. I mostly use it just to talk to a buddy of mine when we're off in different cars. And it's really convenient for that. But honestly, just full disclosure, if you're not planning to use a repeater network, if you're not planning to do anything else there, you can avoid a lot of frustration and a lot of needing to know things by just getting your hands on a pair of MERS radios. They're unlicensed and they're good for just about everything.
What are
Like, you can't
MERS
broad-
radios?
It stands for multi-use radio service, and it's kind of like you've got FRS radios, the family radio service. It's like that, except these ones, you want to use it for business? Cool. Nobody cares. You want to use it for talking to your family? Cool. Nobody cares. You want to use it to talk to other people in traffic? All right. You do you.
Okay.
It's basically an open license for everything, and in a lot of places, it's very, very open.
I
Also
am
cheap.
going to switch over to TurboCam 3000 for a moment.
TurboCam
Ooh.
3000.
TurboCam 3000. This is
Can
where
we
we
get-
This is where we are so
Hello,
far.
Digiman.
Oh.
Welcome back from your Pathfinder game.
Come on,
How did
I
it go?
like
there we
Did you
go.
die
There we
hilariously?
go. There we go. We're still working on that blend.
Can we get like a transition there where we have, I don't know, Cambot and then a swoosh as the thing peels up and there's
Just like a
TurboCam?
I mean,
random
it's
image of
possible
Nicolas
at the
Cage?
same time, though. I don't know shit about shit, so. Welcome back, Digiman. Digital
Is this the
Manster.
nerve?
This is not this is not a Nurgle dragon. This is a dragon designed by a 5-year-old.
I mean,
So it's
statistically,
possible.
5-year-olds carry a tremendous amount of disease and deliver it to others.
So it's
Yeah.
possible.
Eh,
I mean, as a former
Yeah.
child, I feel qualified to make this judgment.
yes, they do. It just, yeah, they do.
It's supposed to be yellow. It's supposed to be yellow. His favorite color is yellow. So everything's fucking yellow. Good for him. He likes it. that way.
Kindergartners are plague bears.
They're not as bad as preschoolers are.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, yeah,
And this is why we have to make sure that Cookie is taken care of because she is around them all the time.
Cookie, we can get you like a pool noodle, and if anyone gets too close, you just bap them.
No.
Cookie, we
I
can
don't-
get you
we
like.
can give the kids pool noodles too.
I have been pinged in the auxiliary.
Oh dear.
Concerning.
No, it's fabulous.
Oh god, what has
dear.
happened?
That's more concerning.
Now,
I have been pinged in the auxiliary. Okay,
Hold that
that's concern, and I enjoyed it very much. Oh no, what have they done?
oh, it's fabulous.
Who's on trial this time?
Now, I say, sir, I may be a simple southern country lawyer, but I will run my fingers up and down beneath my suspenders as I extrapolate the delicacies of the situation.
I think there've only been 2 auxiliary Ox versus court cases, and they were both against me.
Of course they were. I only defended you on one of those.
Wait, there's Ox Court? Oh, how much is
You
it
were
to get
there.
a powdered wig?
Look that up on the internet. Find.
I'm going. I had an incognito
Alexa,
window.
how much does a powdered wig cost?
Recently on Amazon, the price for powdered wig ranged from $16 up to $20.
$16 to $20, guys.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Alexa, stop. There you go, folks.
There's the
wonders of the modern internet.
Yeah, there's the M Miss You Hair, the Yan Dream, the Carly.
The Carly, that sounds very founding fathery.
The La Marina.
Yeah, I think she played Deanna Troi on Star Trek.
Don't even get me started on her.
Wow, Cookie's got feelings on Deanna Troi.
No, not well. Deanna Troi, yes, but Marina
Sirtis.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
my brain was inserting Mariana
Okay.
Trench.
No. Okay, here is the top level. I'll just skim the top. Okay.
Okay.
You do not, as a person who is supported and their livelihood is completely propped up by nerds, do not go to a Comic-Con, sit down and say, oh, I hated playing the character in the video game. It was so boring, I just had to stand there and talk to myself for hours.
If you check chat, I have linked to the message breakdown. Painted the... He painted an urban mech with the top hat.
I mean, you have linked to the message.
Geo linked the GIF. I linked the message. I don't know if the link worked. I'm trying to...
Is that like a Joker Riddler crossover Irby? Because if so, it looks good.
Well, Breakdown painted the quote, "Meet my Pimp Irby" by Breakdown.
There we go.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That
yo.
Mm.
Pimp my Irby. Coincidentally, thinking about that, early on when we had the chatbot generated introduction, I just want to make a point of one thing. When it says that future Norm Abrams has piloted everything from Atlases to Irbies, I didn't give it the context for the word Irby. It came up with that by itself.
Okay, Bizmonkey, I get that, but it was you're sitting in a group of nerds. You are used to presenting to other fellow humans. At least put on the face, right?
Yeah,
at least put us on the presenter face.
She occasionally does shit that communicates that she is past caring. Where things like she to this day continues to talk shit about Deep Space Nine just because it was a show she wasn't on.
Well, and the other thing is that she I don't know, she just rubs me really, really the wrong way. And
what's the right way? Or is that a Wookiee question?
Wow.
I mean, I was going to go in on the Pimp Mobile, but sure.
I plead the fifth on that question.
That's an excellent choice. That's an excellent choice, Wookiee.
Something about wanting to be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, and Yep. I've pled that case myself a few times tonight. Yeah, let's see. We are closing in. It is 10 till, and God, this thing is taking... Yellow sucks. For those of you that aren't aware, yellow sucks.
Yellow's hard.
Right, Lex?
Okay, have you tried using reverse yellow and painting backwards?
Yes, I have. Yellow sucks, right, Warlax?
It does.
Thank you. Warlax, you sound tired.
Yes.
Yes. And not terribly chatty at this point. Okay.
Every time that I've tried chatting, people have talked over me. So I just figure I will be here and answer any questions.
Automod, why you gotta be like that?
Why
Do
you
not make
gotta be so rude?
Automod is making some big assumptions here.
Oh, wow. Okay,
What
I'm
has
just
happened?
looking over
Yeah.
there. Oh, robots.
What has Automod done?
Yeah.
As Cookie said, it's making some big
Okay.
assumptions.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a painting channel, Automod. It's a painting channel. Painting the color white sucks pretty hard. I still don't think it's quite as bad as yellow.
Yeah. Yellow is a pain. I've been trying to color match a faded Tonka dump truck this week, and it's not gone well.
You see,
man. Okay.
Baz depend.
Enamel is your friend in that one. In one of the few cases where enamel is your friend.
Yeah.
So growing up, I had a Tonka truck, and it was pretty ballin'. But it wasn't ballin' enough because they made a slap-on motor pack you shove on there, and now your Tonka truck has a motor and it's going forward.
Fezbera says that Automod has only ever used spray paint.
Like
This is true.
recreationally?
I like it. We'll go with that.
Hello, Cavity.
Hello.
How was I looking up thermal cameras on eBay? I don't remember. That's still a really good deal, but I don't remember why.
How good a deal? I have been thinking about doing some energy auditing.
$330 for 256 by 192 with recording and dual camera.
That's not bad. That's pretty, considering what I've been finding on like FLIR cameras and that kind of shit.
FLIR is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just using it for energy auditing, one of the little $200 phone dongles will do you. If you don't have to report it to anyone, then if you can pick up one of the Milwaukee handheld cameras that doesn't have any memory used, you can get those for about $100 from time to time.
Okay.
You mean like a little borescope or?
No, it's just a standard thermal cam. I've got one hanging around somewhere.
See, when I've gone looking for thermal cams, they were all like $1,000.
Yeah, and FLIR would very much like to sell you a $1,000 thermal cam. The thing is, I'm not really interested in that. I'm not running a Defense Department agency with $30,000 per toilet ready to go into fancy toys.
They are good toilets, though. Yes.
No, they're not.
Shane Train says you were either concerned about skinwalkers or coyotes. I don't know what he was referencing, but
The FLIR cameras.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can probably you could wing it at a coyote pretty good.
You can see them in the darkness.
Does
no,
the
they've got
BPL
that rubberized
play
outer
pocket
panel.
tanks? Pocket tanks. I don't
I
know.
remember pocket tanks.
What is pocket tanks?
Tanks. Assuming that pocket tanks and tanks are the same game. I played the shit out of tanks in high school.
I remember Dome Wars.
I remember Drug Wars.
Look,
that was very different.
The BPL, unless, well, there are very few games that somebody in the BPL is not willing to try.
Whether they'll admit to them or not.
Yes, that is a fair point.
Yeah.
This is a very fair point.
That if you put up a thing and say, hey, this is a game, this is how you play it, this is, or this is a game, have you heard of it? There's liable to be somebody saying, oh, I haven't played that in years, or,
Hence getting all of our asses together to occasionally play Worms.
Right. Right. Or I started up playing Oblivion again.
Worms is a perfect backup.
Modded
group
to
be in.
hell, but
It is. Worms. Now, I've been playing a lot of Dead Cells lately. And I guess I told Diggs I would do this. I did start doing this week where on my... and this is not me promoting it. I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm going to say this now, and just in case. I was streaming a little bit earlier this week on my own channel when this channel was occupied and I needed something to occupy me. So... if you're interested, I occasionally do that. The channel is Parallax LE9. That's all.
I showed up to annoy him. It was great.
me too.
It was very much in line with
Yes.
the regular Squick experience.
I even popped in to annoy him.
It's true.
Man, I need to
Why
like
did
kidnap
no one
all of
send
you.
Me...
I, in
Why did none of
fact,
you-
did. I think I dropped something in our group chat that said I'm doing this
God.
here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's how I found it.
But
look
T.O.,
it up.
if this is the one I think this is, I have played this game. So, you know.
Wait, where? What?
What?
I'm
How?
confused.
When? Where? How?
The
Why?
game he linked, Toilet Obliterator, I have
Okay,
played
yes.
that game.
I am
Let's take a look.
capable of reading.
Oh yes, this game. Huh?
I started playing Sister
God,
Shock 2
Wild
again.
Tangent. That's a brand I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah.
I
Right?
need
I
to get.
used to play so many Wild Tangent games.
I need to
We
get.
often went off on wild tangents. Oh wait, that's this whole stream.
Oh,
Oh, thank
Yes.
you, Digi. Thank you, Diggs.
the
Streamlabs
bear has
linked
many
me.
birthdays, and
Diggy, diggy,
sometimes it
diggy,
likes to give
diggies.
presents.
Yes, it is good.
I need
Ma-
to get some people together to try Disaster Band multiplayer because I want to try that because it's probably going to be horrible.
I need to play.
Disaster bin, like
Band, Disaster Band. Think Trombone Champ, but 4 different people playing at the same time.
fuck is Trombone Champ?
Trombone Hero. It's like
You haven't
it's
seen-
like Guitar Hero, but dumb as hell.
So Guitar Hero.
Much dumber.
How could
Um,
I don't?
Mr. Brushface, it is a dragon designed by the young Parallax's young son.
The youngest spawn of the Parallax.
Yeah. So, he is painting it for him.
In the manner which he has chosen, which means it's fucking yellow as hell.
Yes,
Well,
young.
And you all have wasted another 2 hours with us as of 1 minute from now.
Oh God.
Why are you here?
Yeah,
And Night Owl saying, "Squick, talk to Ralphie No Pants." Like about
About
anything specifically?
trombone, about the trombone champ. If you want to know what that is,
No, I'm
it's on the
terrified of
regular-
this.
You
You're
shouldn't be.
regularly terrified
go
of
look
things we
on-
bring up.
Or go look on the archive.
I'm not gonna
There's
Google
copy-
Trombone Hero. It's
You
just
could
gonna
YouTube
be...
it.
No, look here.
See, if I'm stupid enough, eventually people do things for me. It's great.
Oh shit!
Do not
Ah,
enable him.
outplayed.
I don't care. It's a
Wait.
thing.
Brushface. What did I do this time? What happened? What?
What did I do this time? Specifically this time. Folks,
I don't have a fear of trombones. I have a fear of learning to play the trombone and then being legally required to Riker my
What?
way over every seat I come across. And I've dealt with some tall seats, and I'm not that flexible.
I am that tall though, so I can do it.
I've pulled it off a number of occasions.
What am I using for the paper on the wet palette? I am still working through paper that came with the wet palette. However, when I get through that, I will be using kitchen grade parchment paper. Notably not wax paper, parchment paper.
Which you can get a whole bunch of really cheap on Amazon.
Or Sam's Club or Gordon Food Services or Costco or... What do I use for primer? Well,
Night Owl,
I've been using Stynylrez through my airbrush.
I don't...
Sorry,
what is
Biz
this?
Monkey.
Hold on. What is this absolute fever dream that I've been linked? Because I'm looking
Trombone
at it,
Hero.
and there are just horses popping up out of things,
Yes, there is.
and there's fart noises, and now the
Yes,
horses are dancing,
Yep, I do that.
and the lines are moving,
That
and one of
happens.
the lines is pogoing, and the other
So
line
far.
is flashing and
So
moving, and now the horses are going up
This
and
is all very
down.
normal.
Yes, and
Rum or tequila? Bourbon.
Oh,
Scotch.
Vodka
I am,
with schnapps.
I am petting a kitty cat,
One of these
Nice.
days, I will get one of those nice fancy bottles of good
and
quality
I'm about to
Scotch.
get my fingers munched on for my troubles.
Lovely Car Kicks Door bought me an undisclosed expensive bottle of bourbon last week, and will not tell me how much paid for it, but it is I think it's Wilderness Trail was what it was labeled as, and it's quite good actually.
Nice. Breaking
Folks.
in here. Nope, I'm breaking in. You can't stop me. I'm
I
interrupting.
have been burgled.
Cookie, a pet has been redeemed, so
Yeah,
live dangerously.
I am petting the creature, and it has
Very
been
good.
handed to me, so it will no longer bite me. Nope, never mind.
And then bit.
No, actually, he's not. He's like deciding whether or not it's worth his time to be good or not.
The answer is not.
God, now I'm gonna have to look up the price on Trombone Hero.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. The answer is not. Fingers are being chunked.
Nom 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 nom. Okay, folks, it is after our time, so we're going to go ahead and call it tonight. I don't know why you're here. It is late, and you all have better things to be doing. So, hot damn! I'm glad that you were here for whatever reason you chose to be.
Wait, I'm going to interrupt one more time. I'm sorry. Your outro is wonderful, but I have come into possession of cursed knowledge that the public needs to know.
Oh.
I went to the Steam page of Trombone Champ. There is DLC available for $3.99 entitled, wow, I might refer to this as Tooting, the Trombone Champ soundtrack collection.
Sounds legit.
Squick, we'll talk about Disaster Band after stream.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and call it. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, people of Earth.
Warlax, this is your opportunity.
I said goodnight.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. Well, I mean, everybody was shutting
Download more
off.
lungs.
My heart.
All right, folks. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.